So who do I have with me here today?
Hi, I'm Hunter with HD Softwash.
HD Softwash?
Yes.
What is HD Softwash?
So HD Softwash is a full service pressure washing company, soft wash. I do everything from your roof all the way down to your house, your window seals, and your concrete.
Fantastic. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Lakeland, grew up in Bartow, moved to Lakeland when I was 14, and been in Lakeland ever since, except for the little bit of time I spent out of state working.
Wow. You're more original Lakeland than I am. I've been here 20 some years, but I'm not original, man. I wish. I only wish, man. So, cleaning, roofs, trash cans.
Trash cans as well. Yeah, I have a monthly service for trash can cleaning. And if you do monthly, quarterly, or biannually, there's different rates for those.
Okay, so you keep people's, because I hate that smell too, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So what I do is I'll take the trash can right after the trash trucks come through, dump it. I'm gonna come by sometime that day, and I'm gonna clean it out right next to the road. Any excess trash that's in it, it goes in my truck. It's not going back in your can.
That's an awesome
And
service.
then I use a degreaser to get all the slimy feeling off the trash cans. And then I also put in a fragrance so that it helps keep it good smelling for about a week.
Does chlorine work? You ever use chlorine?
Yeah, chlorine is actually my main chemical that I use. I use a 12.5% mixture that I can dilute down based on the job that I'm using.
Okay. Now when you say soft wash, I know that there's these machines that can really put out a lot of PSI and cut a freaking sidewalk in half. And then there's soft wash where you're thinking about the material ahead of time and you're making sure you're preserving it but cleaning it. That's what you think.
So any houses that are stucco, hardy board, vinyl, or painted, I will use a soft wash technique. So I use a different type of nozzle that's actually a larger orifice size, so that it isn't able to put out the pressure that my machine can put out. Because my machine can put out 4,200 psi.
Wow.
But I only put out, I have a gauge straight to my gun, and that way I can determine the pressure that I'm pushing. And I only push out about 100 psi on someone's house. And then when I do have to use more pressure on my rinsing nozzle, I stand about 10 feet away when I rinse a house, because the flow of water is 4 gallons a minute. So I'm able to rinse somebody's house down really good with a lot of flow and no pressure hitting their house.
That's good. So you want to preserve the stucco, the mortar, the paint, anything. So you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Quality is most important.
Oh yeah. I guarantee all of my work. Anything is, you're not happy with anything for the next 30 days after I do the job, I will come back out. I will look at it and we will talk about it. If it's something that I can't fix, because my job is organic growth. So if you have a stain from paint or something, I can't fix that. But if it's some organic growth that I missed, I'll get a brush out of my truck, a little bit of bleach, and brush it off, rinse it off for you, and fix it right away. There's no need for anybody, to be doing it themselves when I was there to do a job.
That's awesome. That's how you get repeat business. And I hear you. That's how you're getting your repeat business. People passing on.
Yeah, all my work is referrals. I've tried marketing. I've tried advertising. It didn't work for me. Works for some people, but my favorite thing is when I hear somebody say, "Oh man, I heard this from so and so, and they said you just did the most amazing job," and it really makes me happy. And I'll tell you, my wife, she gets more happy about my reviews than I do.
Oh yeah, so you do have some reviews?
Yeah, I have 4 reviews on Facebook. I mean, Google now.
How long ago did you start?
I started in April.
April?
Yeah.
So you're brand new. Well,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah. I got my LLC in April, like 14th or 15th, somewhere around there. So I think, what's that, 5 months
Yeah.
now? So yeah, I'm pretty new. I'm out there. I just got my trailer up and running to the point where like I have all of the professional equipment that I would need for any job that most anyone's going to throw at me.
That's awesome.
So
That is fantastic. So you say that you go to a church here in Lakeland?
yeah, I go to New Life Assembly of God in North Lakeland on 98. They're a Pentecostal Assembly of God church evangelist, and we are most of our donations and everything from the church. We support 107 missionaries.
Oh,
Yeah, our biggest thing is missionaries. All of January is all about missionaries. And about once a month, we have a missionary come in for a night service and talk about what they do. We also have a school that's connected to the church called Sparrow Academy for kids that were abused or had trauma when they were little and they just can't go to regular school anymore. It's a school for them, and it's just what they're doing is just amazing.
that's awesome. And you volunteer your time and you support the community and you support.
Yeah, I volunteer a lot of time into the church. I also do Cub Scouts with my son.
I did that.
Yeah, and he loves it. I've had him in sports. I've had him in Taekwondo. I've had him in a few other things. And Cub Scouts is the only thing he's been able to stick to. And my mom is actually the administrative head of our pack, Pack 760. And then I'm just a parent, but I volunteer a lot of time and help out all the other Cub
Wow.
masters, or Cub pack Cub leaders. I don't know,
Yeah.
den leaders. That's
Yeah,
it.
Den, I remember
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
right.
It's all hard to get
Dude, I
used
can
to.
remember that. I'm talking like way before, I think you were probably 1974, 75. I was a Cub. I was a
Yeah.
Cub. I remember the little metal pen and doing all the patches. God, I haven't thought about that in 30 years,
Yeah.
40 years.
Yeah, because right now we're actually doing fundraising because Cubs have to pay their own way for all the events.
Oh, they do.
So they tell parents, hey, look, we don't want y'all paying for it. We want them to earn the money. So my son's actually number one in the pack for sales right now. He was number 2 last year.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, he loves it, and I mean it helps that his dad was in sales at one point, right?
Yeah, that's right. Pass it on. Pass it on.
Yeah, when that can you help me out from an 8-year-old always gets them.
Well, that's good to hear. So you're a local guy, providing excellent service. You just started out. You give back to community. What else is there? I can't think of anything else, dude. You're better than me.
I just try to do my best, and I mean, the reason I started my company was to build time for my family. That was the whole motivation behind it. And it just so happened what I started was ended up being my passion. So I got 2 young kids, I got a wife, and my wife works in a warehouse. I don't want my wife working in a warehouse. So I started it to be able to get her out of a warehouse, work part-time, not work at all, whatever she wants to do. And if she wants to start a company, I just want to be able to support my family.
Dude, that's what it's all about.
I grew up without parents.
Oh,
I was adopted by my great-grandparents. My grandfather died when I was 8. So I didn't have a man in my life. And I've never, since 8 years old, I've never had a man in my life. I've never had a man to show me what being a man is. And I wasn't exactly good at it with my son at first. And now, like, I know what it is. And I know what it is to be a man. And I know what it is that I need to teach him. And that's my biggest goal.
Dude,
It's just
you are on the right track. You are on the right track. It's sacrifice for others, your kids, your wife, and it's hard work, man. You're on the right track. I remember those days for me. And I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. My wife, unfortunately, I got her to finally quit work, but she never stopped working. She still worked with family. So it's not like you said at home, no. She still works differently.
Yeah.
Instead of for a job for the man, she's working for herself at home with family time.
Yeah, not a slave to the master anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Well, do you have a website address?
Yeah, it's HD Softwash, FL.com.
Okay. HDSoftwashFL.com. And you're on Facebook?
Yeah, I have a Facebook. It's HD Softwash. My logo is a nice little house with the waves going over it.
That is fantastic. Well, I highly recommend you guys give him a call. What number can they call?
They can call my personal cell phone. It's 863-210-0900.
Okay. Or visit website or find on Facebook.
Oh, and my email is hdsoftwashllc@gmail.com.
That's very simple, man. All we gotta do is get this in front of people and everybody see it.
Yeah,
Well, Hunter, I appreciate your time, man.
thank you.
I want to thank Kovacs for letting me use this beautiful room. And you have a fantastic day.
You as well.